the Lord said unto Abraham, Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin very grievous, I will now go down and see if they have done after the manner of the cry which is come up before me. And Abraham said, Lord, wilt thou destroy the righteous with the wicked? Peradventure there be 50 righteous men. Would you destroy the city for the sake of those 50 righteous men? The Lord said, For the sake of 50 righteous men, I will spare the city. Abraham said 45. The Lord said, okay. Abraham said 40. He said, okay. Abraham said, what about 30 righteous men? What about 20? The Lord said, okay. Finally, Abraham said, I have taken it upon myself to speak unto God. Will you spare the city for the sake of 10 righteous men? The Lord said, okay, I will spare it. Then God went down to Sodom and Gomorrah, and Lot met him in the street. Lot invited him to spend the night. The Lord said no, but the Lord did not want to. It was only after Lot offered a couple times then he went in the house. Then when they were inside, the Bible says the men of the city, both small and great, surrounded the house, saying, Bring out the men that have come unto thee tonight, that we may know them. All the men of the city, small and great. You see, God was true to his word. He didn't find not one righteous man in that city, save Lot. And that's why the angel had to wait until Lot left the city before he could destroy it. You see, in Ezekiel 22 verse 30, the Bible says that, And I sought for a man among them that should make up the hedge and stand in the gap before me for the city, that I destroy it not, but I found none. You see, God would have spared Sodom, as wicked as they were, for the sake of a few righteous men, but there was none. It's the same thing that's happening today. God is saying the same thing. You see, he's looking for righteous men to stand before him, to spare the city, so that he destroys it not, because the cry is come up into his ear, and the sin is very grievous. God is still looking for righteous men. He's still looking for more Noahs, more Abrahams, more Samuels, more Davids. He's still the same. He changeth not. He said, as it was in the days of Noah, even so shall it be in the days of the Son of Man. God is always looking for that leader. God is always looking for that man after his own heart. Don't be deceived by the society that we live in. Don't be deceived by people's heart. Don't be deceived by what you see. Don't be deceived by the masses, by the popular voice. Because God, he's still looking for the heart. God is still looking for genuine leaders, genuine people. God is still looking for people. He said, I sought for a man among them, but I found none. My question to you is this: will you stand up? Will you be the man? Will you be the man that makes God spare this whole place, this whole city, this whole town, this whole world? Will you be his Noah? Will you be his Abraham? He said, if you draw nigh unto me, I will draw nigh unto you. I will come in unto you and sup with you, and you with me. He also says, I stand at the door knocking. Will you open up unto me? If any man hear my voice, harden not his heart, as in the day of provocation and temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me 40 years and saw my wonders. It's still the same. Still the same game, guys. I want to know, will you be that man? Will you be that woman? Will you be that Ruth or Naomi? When he says he's looking for a man to stand in the gap, that means he's looking for a man to stand intercessor, prayer, fellowship, relationship. He's looking for a man that's going to stand up and say, Lord, use me. Lord, you can trust me. Lord, you can count on me. Lord, I will not let you down. He's looking for a man that's going to stand up and do what's right, even when everything and everyone in society is going to look down on him for it. He's going to call him strange. He's going to talk about him. If you look at Revelation, how many people made it out of Egypt? Scholars say it was more than 2 million people. How many people since the days of the judges, since the days of the kings? I'm guessing it's dozens of millions. But yet still we see only 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe, 12 tribes. This is not a game. If you're doing what everyone else is doing, chances are you're going to lose. The Bible says that we should contend for the faith that was once delivered unto the saints. There's a lot of dilution. There's a lot of pollution. I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about fellowship. Abraham had no religion, yet still he was considered the father of faith. My name is Minister Straw.